This is the best and funniest Red Dead Redemption roleplay sessions I have ever been a part of. Maybe one of the best roleplay scenes I've ever seen, full stop. Who knows? Join me as my character, Dr. Erlich Erikson, takes Melvin Spiel for his first therapy session. This is part 1, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to see part 2. I hope you enjoy it. Mr. Spiel, are you here with us?
Hello, Doctor.
You're very late for your appointment. I've been waiting here on this balcony for, I don't know how long, almost half an hour.
I'm a busy man. You gotta understand that.
When you
your
make-
name again? I forget.
My name is Erlich Erikson.
And what do you want me to call you? Erlich?
Dr. Erikson, until maybe we get to know each other better, and maybe later down the line you can call me Erlich.
Dr. Erikson. Well, you could call me Mr. Spiel.
Okay, I mean, that is usually how I treat my patients, and you will be my patient today, I believe.
Yes, sir. Do you want to get started?
I want you to get started almost. It's 36 minutes and 16 seconds ago. I was here and ready.
Right. Well, how much you want pay? How much am I paying for this?
Well, let's see how this first session goes. I will assess how bad the damage is to your mind.
Okay.
And depending on how bad the damage is, will depend on the price. You don't bring a shitty horse and cart for repair, and it costs the same as an expensive oil wagon, you know? So different jobs, different prices.
All I'm hearing is mumbo jumbo, but I'll see how this goes. Should we go to the drawing room?
Yes.
Might be a little bit more comfier, Dr. Erikson, sir.
I heard some rattling around the master bedroom. I think maybe there's someone in there.
Oh, she's asleep.
Well, I hope she doesn't disturb us whilst we're in our session. They can get quite intense.
Oh, really? How intense are we talking here? Because, you know, intensity is my middle name if I had one.
Intensity is your middle name?
If it was a word, yes.
It is a word. I just said it. It's a word. You understand the meaning of it, and I don't understand what you mean. It is a word.
Where do you want me to sit exactly?
I would like you to sit on this couch. If you can recline, that would be ideal. If you can't recline,
I don't want to recline. I'll sit there.
I want you to be relaxed, Mr. Spiel, as we enter the depths of your mind. Are you going to sit, Mr. Spiel, or are you just going to look at the chair?
Is that alright? Do I sit like this?
You look very relaxed. You look very relaxed indeed. Do you feel relaxed, Mr. Spiel?
Not really. I feel a little on edge. You just showing up in my house like this. I didn't even book this appointment.
Well, I think it's many people have come to me and said that this appointment is necessary. Do you not believe it is necessary, Mr. Spiel?
I think I'm absolutely fine, Doctor. I don't see what the big issue is, really.
Well, maybe you can talk me through some of the scenarios that maybe other people think are a big deal that you don't think are a big deal, Mr. Spiel. Oh, that rhymed. I'm going to write that down.
You're gonna write it down?
Yes.
Jotter?
Yes, I'm taking notes on this whole meeting so I can assess how badly damaged your brain is.
Are you assessing me right now?
I'm assessing you every moment that we speak, Mr. Spiel.
I'm assessing you right now as well.
What is your assessment?
I don't have one yet. We'll see how the session goes.
Well, that's why I'm the psychiatrist and you are the patient.
Where you from?
I'm from many places. You're probably struggling to place my accent because I move around a lot.
I move around a lot too.
Yes, but...
Little.
Right, well, talk to me about that. When you were little, where did you start your life, Mr. Spiel?
Yeah, I bet you'd like that. For me to talk through stuff.
That's why we are here, Mr. Spiel. Many people across...
Take my clothes off? You trying to psycho me right now? Look, what?
Mr. Spiel, sit down.
You happy? Look, I'm naked.
Are you happier naked than with clothes on, Mr. Spiel? Does that make you more comfortable?
Well, it's my house. I'm gonna sit on this side now.
I see you sit on that side of the couch. Is that because you fear these sessions?
I just don't know you.
Well, let's get to know each other, Mr. Spiel. I was talking to you about your childhood and where you were when you first came into this world. What is your earliest memory?
Well, I remember when I was born, a story my mother used to tell me. Would you like to hear it?
Is this a story that you've been told, or is it a memory, Mr. Spiel?
Let me put my clothes.
Ah, I see you've covered your face. There we go. That's better. Now we can see through your eyes into your soul.
Yeah, that's a little weird, but okay. I'll go with it. I like that.
Okay, talk to me about this. Is it a story or is it a memory, Mr. Spiel?
It's a bit of both, really. It's more a story because I don't remember this happening.
Okay, so it is a story then.
Told it. Well, what's the difference?
Well, a memory, Mr. Spiel, is something that you can recall off of your own brain, that you experienced yourself, that you remember from your own experiences. Often people tell us stories, and they are not the reality of what happened, Mr. Spiel. But by the by, I am happy to hear your story.
Okay, well, when I was born, my mother always said when I was born upside down, but also I was born with both my legs wrapped the other way round. So my legs were facing the wrong way. They had to do operations. I don't remember that happening. My mother always said, "Melvin, Melvin." This is how my mother talks. She's over there actually. You see her urn? Her urn's right there in front of the fireplace up on the mantle. She watches over me all the time.
Yes, I see that.
But she always said to me, "Melvin, Melvin, Melvin. Listen, Poopy. You're not gonna have any friends because you're weird looking, but I'll love you forever." So I just thought, whatever my mother says is probably true. You understand? So if she says I was born with legs the wrong way round, I'm assuming that's probably gospel, is it not?
Well, has there ever been any other situation where your mother has said something to you that turns out not to be true? Like, obviously you have forward-facing legs right now, and that is.
I do now, but that's because of my big operation when I was little.
So your mother claimed that you were born with some kind of backward leg syndrome.
Well, she just said I was backwards, so I took that, her saying I'm backwards. But I was born with something, a body part backwards.
Oh, so she said you were backwards, and you simply applied that logic only to your legs.
Yeah, because I always walked a bit weird, I guess, So I assumed she was talking about my legs, and I would come home sometimes because I used to have to go outside sometimes because my mother would have my father would come around every now and then. They weren't together, but I was confused. It was a confusing relationship, I tell you. I wasn't in the relationship. I was a child.
Was your father the same man every time, or was it a different man every time?
What the hell is that? Someone at the door? You hear that?
I do.
I'm sorry. This is quite. Wasn't expecting anyone. They're trying to break in the house.
Oh dear.
Who's there? Who's there? Hey. This better not be Knock Knock Ginger because of my hair. Goddamn kids. Let me open this. I'm opening the door. You better not have anything weird on you. I'm not. Hello? God damn. Alright.
It's the middle of a therapy session.
Melvin, why are you yelling? God, you're making so much noise.
Can you hear a lady's voice, or is that just in my head?
No, that's in both our heads.
Martha, where is my breakfast? God, I'm hungry.
Come down here, woman. We are in the middle of a session. Maybe you can help.
Oh, God.
What is going on in this house? Is there demons here? I can't deal with demons. But I can't.
I'm totally weirded out right now. You show up, Doctor. And we're trying
Listen,
to do a
Mr. Spiel, I am here to simply help you at the request of many people across many cities and counties across the land.
Yeah.
What a night.
I'm hearing banging and moaning. I don't know what is worse.
Fine, I'll get the breakfast myself, you lazy ass.
Hey, Violet.
What? I'm in the
Can you-
kitchen.
Yeah, can you get out the kitchen to get the door? Someone keeps banging on the door.
Who the fuck is banging on the door? I'm gonna stop them.
I don't know.
Is this the threats of stabbing, the banging, the moaning, is this normal behavior in the household?
A little bit. I sometimes kind of scared. Ever since I was little, it's been the same. You know, stabbings, threats, shouting. But that's just the way that we tell each other we love each other. That's what I was told.
Well, we'll get back to that. I want to talk a little more about these men that came to visit your mother. Was it?
Guy
Any
outside.
kids are playing pranks? You're screwed.
Oh, holy Jesus! Who is? Do you know who this is? Some kind
Hey.
of
Now, where was I? Yeah, I was
Violet doesn't.
picking up the breakfast. Thank you.
No.
maybe it is one of my previous patients.
What?
There's a guy outside with raggedy hair and he's got hardly any clothes on. He keeps banging on the door. I'm scared.
Take a seat, Mr. Spiel. I'm not sure anybody else can see this person you're talking about.
Is he with you?
I,
With you?
it's not that I'm aware of.
I love this gun. This is
Mr.
my
Spiel,
favorite.
I'm a doctor. I am a doctor.
Really? Now you'll
Put
see.
your gun away. This is a session, not a duel.
Draw this fucker in
I'm
the
not
corner.
trying to. It's my house. My house, my rules.
Sit down, Mr. Spiel. Whilst you're in session, we will play by my rules.
Yes, Doctor, I'm sorry. I'm on edge. There's a guy. He's right there. Doctor,
Do you see someone by the window, Mr. Spiel?
Yes. Can you not see him?
Can you tell me what he looks like?
He's got a dress on,
Right.
a poncho,
Yes.
and now Violet's
Hey,
out
what
there.
the fuck are you doing?
She can see him too.
Oh my god. Whatever, whatever you have inside your mind that we need to
Don't
release,
run off.
maybe she needs it released too.
I think so. I'm
Can we get back to your mother, please?
trying to get. Well, I wish I could. She's dead. Thank you very much for bringing that up. Her urn's over there.
We're very far away from talking about the death of your mother. We have so much to go through before we even get there, Mr. Spiel. I'm trying to help you. Will you help me to help you?
I don't even know how much you're charging me.
Well, I haven't even assessed the damage yet to your
Can't you just come
mind.
over- How do I know you're not a con artist? Just coming around the house trying to con me.
I've already identified that you said you were born with backward leg syndrome. Do you think a con artist would know that it was backward leg syndrome that you were describing?
Maybe.
You think I just come up with these words, how do you say, willy-nilly?
No, sir. You look like quite a learned gentleman. There's a man outside the window. There's a man outside the window, Doctor.
Okay, let's calm ourselves down now. I want to talk about these men.
Yeah.
Was it the same man who came to visit your mother when she made you go out, or was it different men?
No, it's the same man. It was my father. He just said I couldn't be in the house when they were together at all, ever. I had to sleep outside on the porch sometimes.
Okay, and were the sessions where you had to sit outside? Could you hear anything? Was they talking? Was they
There was
intertwined?
No, there was a lot of laughing and a lot of I was once and I heard some laughing, and I saw them. And they were looking at my pictures and laughing. They were getting enjoyment from it.
Really don't know what is happening here.
Neither do I.
Okay, so it was the same man, it was your father, but you weren't allowed in the house. Talk to me about the relationship you had with your father. Did he speak to you when he came to visit your mother? Holy Jesus.
He was very nice to me. He would go, hey, Melvin, I've come to see your mother. I said, Dad, you live here. He said, hey, get out the house. That's all he ever used to say. Get out the house. Why I oughta? You know?
Yes.
And I used to go, I want to tell you a little story, all right? What was
Okay, tell
happening?
me.
I was playing with a little toy soldier once that my grandmother bought me. It was just a tiny little toy soldier. It's the only toy I ever had in the whole goddamn world. I loved it. And my mother said, Melvin, you're making too much noise. Get out. So I had to leave, obviously. But I left my toy soldier at home, so I couldn't take it with me. So what I did, I walked down the street, and on the road, at the side of the road there, a little decrepit book. I picked it up, and it was an Edgar Allan Poe book. It was a poem. It was The Raven, and I couldn't read. I didn't know how to read. So what
Hmm.
happened? What
How did you
happened
know
was
what the book was called? Or is
I
that?
did it. I did it at that time. I did it. I just saw
Oh.
it. I was interested. I was like, "What's this? Funny pictures and stuff." So I always say to people who can't read, look at them like pictures, because that's how I looked at it. Luckily for me, there was a gentleman walking by, and he goes, "Hello, hello, boy," and a limey, like an Englishman.
Yes, I'm aware of them.
And he was playing the piano. He was actually on the corner of the street playing the piano in a little bar
Damn it.
just outside. He said, "Come in here." I said, "No, I'm not going to talk to strangers." The guy says, "I'm not a stranger." I said, "Well, you are, but that's
Fair
besides
enough.
the point." And he said, "What's that in your hand?" I said, "That's a book. Apparently this is, a book." So I pick it up. He goes, "That's Edgar Allan Poe." I said, "What, Edgar Allan who?" He said, "Edgar Allan Poe." I said, "Oh, that's pretty cool. What does that? What do I do? What do I do with this?" And he read it. He read it to me. Once upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered, and now for the next year or so, I would go back there, and he would teach me how to read that book. So I recite that poem a lot when I feel nervous, or it makes me feel happy. There's a little story for you.
The Edgar Allan Poe story about the Raven makes you feel happy.
You eavesdropping in our house. You fucker.
Is that just me seeing that going on outside?
No, I think this is real now. There's a man in.
I need to sort this out. This is sorry, doctor. We were
Mommy! Mommy!
we were we were getting somewhere as well. How do I? Where's he going?
I
Who is
genuinely
it?
don't know what's going on.
I'm kind of bugged because I see him on the ground.
I
But
can't see
anyway,
him. Where is he?
he's gone now. He's always coming back. Look at the blood on the floor. I stabbed him.
I'm trying to have a session in there. Trying to
Session?
sort my
What kind of session?
therapy
Okay.
session. I'm trying to sort myself out with Dr. Erikson, who you haven't met yet, because some weirdo keeps coming along here.
Oh my god, I'm not fully dressed, Melvin.
Well, that's a you problem. You look fine. You're not fully dressed when you've got a knife in your hand. It's not very good for company. Sorry, doctor.
It's okay.
Okay,
I'm still taking notes.
there is a fucking intruder.
I
What do
know.
you expect me to do?
No, I'm happy you don't. I don't know where he is. He needs to come over here. Who is it? Does he talk?
No, he doesn't.
All right. So I suggest you tie
I'm gonna
him up.
die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from thirst.
I have some water in here. If you need any, come and I can give it to you.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, I gave us some water. Let's go in the house. He can't get in the house if we lock the doors. Let him run around outside. Let him do his thing. It's either that or we tie him up and chuck him in the lake, because I got a beautiful lake outside, Doctor. Just outside
Oh,
the bank there.
interesting. Very
Used to be a guy with a
interesting.
lake. He's right
Oh,
there.
he's back. He's back.
God, just don't get in the way, Doc.
Where
Intruders
is
all over the
he?
place.
Where is he?
I got an idea. Don't worry. I've got some animals. If we all want to step up, all right. You know what?
Oh, sorry, Melvin. Sorry.
That's all right. You didn't hit me.
You have a balcony, correct?
Don't worry, I've just set the animals on him. Hear them?
Oh, I do, yes.
Goodbye. Get him, doggies!
They're gonna come for us too, though.
No, they'll be fine.
Oh, they got him. They got him.
Get him, dogs! Kill him!
Thank you for the follow. You are now officially a charmer.
He's crazy, he's killing my dogs! Tie him up, get a lasso! Get some answers from this guy.
I think I may have ended him.
Oh, is he dead?
Oh,
I don't think he's...
thanks for the follow, one shot Arthur.
Well, what do we have here?
Throw him... This is Red Dead Roleplay. Throw him over the wall so we can continue with our session with the spiel. If I find out this is your working to get out of the psychiatric sessions, then there will be big trouble for you.
Not at all, Doc. Not at all. Why would
It
I
would be
hire
a
a guy like
very...
this?
It would be a very disappointing but very insightful perspective to know that you have done this.